Okay. Hi, everybody. Can you hear me? I think the microphone is, I don't know if, should I put it closer or? We don't need a microphone, maybe? This is like a church almost, right? It sounds like a church.
Sure. Give me 1 second.
I think it needs to be this.
That's going to be too loud. Okay. Try now.
Hello? Hello?
Go ahead.
Uno, dos, tres. Yeah. Okay. Right, so I have to go back here. Sorry. Yeah,
Perfect.
we're good.
Yep.
Okay. Welcome, everybody, on this chilly morning. Big change of weather from yesterday. I'm glad I always know that the Green Bay Packers play under, a very cold weather. So I just brought my jacket. Was probably sure that was going to happen. So welcome to the 16 Dream RSG conference, Suite 16. Just want to say thank you first to the people that helped us organize down there. Bell, Seth. We haven't done it for 16 years, but I think we have done it for at least 8 years together. And they're wonderful. They really make this happen. They come, they look the place, they decide, the nice setup. This is a great setup. Everything is here together. We're a small group. It's really great to be here. A few changes happened in Dream in the past year. So we are a set of Dream directors that kind of put the challenges together or help organize challenges. And three new directors taped in, Marina Sirota, Adi Tarka, and Kyle Elroth. And old timers. So there was kind of a change in the board of directors. Jim Costello, Justin Guinea stepped out, so we have kind of a bit of a renewal. So these are the new set of directors. We're really happy that they're with us. Adi is was going to be showing one of the sessions on his challenge. And I'll speak a little bit more about that. Marina and Kyle didn't make it here, but they all kind of started by organizing challenges. I think that's how you get to be part of the Dream community. Well, participating, organizing challenges, and then being part of the board. So these are all the conferences that have happened. We try to go around. Definitely the first time we're here in Madison. Happy to be here. We had a couple of years of, we'll have one off year and one online year for COVID reasons. And then we kind of came back with force going to Las Vegas, UCLA, and now we're here at University of Wisconsin-Madison. Very happy to be here. This is the 16th conference, and we do it together with RSG. You can see here the program chairs. Farhad, and thank you for Sushmita, who's local, for hosting us and organizing this. We have, during this conference, these 3 days, 23 oral communications, I think about 60 posters. Dream is a large community of about, an online community mainly, but it's always nice to find a home at least once a year where we can all meet and discuss the challenges that happened during this year. We're going to have 6 amazing keynote speakers. 2 of them are part of Dream. So Joel Mainland, who will follow my presentation from Monel, and then Benjamin Hybecains, who I think hasn't arrived. I don't see it on the audience, but hopefully he will be here. And of course, Dream is an international community, so many countries are represented. These are the 3 challenges that happened this year. So personal environment and gene study, the PEGS challenge. So basically, what is the influence of your genetic background on the type of, and your environment, on the type of diseases that you can have. The olfactory mixtures prediction challenge. This is the second challenge that has to do with olfaction, organized by Dream, and the placental clock challenge that Adi organized. So we're going to hear about these 3 challenges today. We've organized many challenges, and that leads to publications. As we said, like 16 years. As you can see, some years are more packed than others in terms of challenges. We've organized more than 60 challenges. Lately, we've been, organizing 3-4 challenges a year. So we're trying to keep the pace. It's really challenges, the community participating in the challenges that make DREAM. I think we have a pretty recognized name through this hard work. It's always hard work to put the data together, to find an interesting topic, and to make people interested. And of course, to have interesting solutions to the problems. So in the past year, we actually have 3 large impact publications. One paper published in the Journal of Experimental Medicine on trying to see the effect of checkpoint inhibitors on non-small cell lung cancer, trying to predict the effect in a different cohort. Then we also had finally published the convolution challenge, where the idea is giving the bulk RNA sequence, can you actually say what the cells were made of? So can you extract single cells from bulk RNA? That was published in Nature Communications. And then the latest challenge that I organized is not published yet, but it has been accepted in Nature Biotechnology. And this is basically models that try to predict promoter expression. And we are very happy to say that once again, the community putting itself together, we were able to beat state-of-the-art algorithms like BPNet by organizing our challenge and the community coming together. So it's really great to always each year see the results of the community being able to bring high impact publications, be very rigorous about the way we organize challenges, and you will see that today. And I think that's how we can get to the point where we are 16 years later, still organizing challenges. Okay, this is just, I like to show how in 2019 we were kind of like a thriving, early PI with an impact score going high. Now it's kind of more stable. I have to say that we have to do something, which is we sometimes have to add manually the papers, and we haven't done that. And that's because, sometimes DREAM appears differently in the paper, so it doesn't automatically get into Google Scholar. But I think we're still doing pretty okay in that sense. So as I said, DREAM is really for the people that participate. You can organize a challenge. You can be a DREAM champion. Just talk about it, share your dream, what you like it. The other day, the board was discussing all the good things and bad things that can happen during challenges. We've published 2 or 3 review papers talking about this. I think it's important to share all the difficulties, but also the joy of organizing these challenges. And really, what we want is continue, to be at the rim of knowledge and help setting up benchmarks. And I think that's why, we'll discuss a little bit the program, but, Gustavo, our chair emeritus and founder of DREAM, who's here after, a few years of absence. We were very happy he's here. So Gustavo is just there on first row. Thought of we should organize something and discuss about benchmarking LLMs, just, large language models, and their hallucination, of course. So just an unavoidable topic these days in our society. Okay, I always like to end up with our kind of lessons learned. I've told you about, the things that can happen. So avoid overfitting and double dipping, as you can see in the famous scene from George. And if there's a way to cheat, people will. Maybe it's not cheating. I shouldn't say cheating. I just want to put it in the language of Seinfeld. That's what he would say. But things happen. Like you should try to solve the problem the way it was intended to, but that never happens, right? If there's an exit towards a better solution, it will come. So it's not really cheating, but check 1,000 times the security of the data. I'll share an anecdote even from this year. We had a small leak that was rapidly contained, where in one of the challenges, the test set was inadvertently released and downloaded by a few teams, but we were able to block that. Think twice before revealing any information. Really, sometimes, timestamp on the data set, anything can reveal the solution. So you really have to be careful and think, 10 times before doing something. It has also happened to us that the data or the problem is too difficult, or the data is not good enough. So, garbage in, garbage out, as they say. So we really try to first solve the problem, have a baseline solution, be sure that it's a visible problem before engaging the community, right? We don't want everybody working on a problem that's unsolvable, that's uninteresting, or that we will not advance knowledge. And of course, there's many ways of advancing knowledge. The most obvious one is, you find a better solution, just as what I was saying about promoter prediction. But there are other ways. There are sometimes different solutions aren't able to do better than the initial solution, and very diverse solutions. And that just means that the question that you're trying is just has reached state of the art. So it's difficult to go beyond that. So you have to rethink the way or what type of data you're producing. And I think probably on the faction challenge that we're showing today is one of the conclusions that we will have. Finally, after these 16 years of being organizing Dream challenges, I haven't been organizing for 16 years. I've been organizing this for maybe about 14 years. And I've been the chair of the conference for the past 5 years. Crowdsourcing works. It really works. And now that you speak about benchmarking and all the open benchmarks that AI models are using, it's not enough to have an open benchmark. You really need masked test set data that nobody has seen and whose splits are the same for everybody. And the only way of doing that is doing it the way we do it in Dream. It's very clear from what I've seen now in all these AI benchmarks. It's very hard to be really objective when you're comparing. Everybody wants to sell their own model, and as we see as one example that will say, if you ask anybody in the room, do you think you drive better than the average American? Everybody is probably going to say yes, but of course that's not possible. No, not everybody in this room can drive better than the average. Well, maybe yes, because we're, I don't know, college graduates or something. But anyway, that's not possible, and it's the same for models. So keep that in mind. It's really important to do this in an objective and blind way for evaluation. So thank you.